What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, you join me down in the hole underneath the little cafe building that we did the other day. And, took a little bit of a break last week, so sorry about that, but had some things I had to attend to. So, anyways, we're down here in the hole, and I figured this would be a great place to get an actual chorus fruit and flower farm, because the one that we put over up in the building over here is not really ideal, as you can see. I mean, it's got some room to grow, but this is kind of pathetic. So we're going to go ahead and fix that today. So we got to dig this out. I need a 20 by 20 by 22 room. So basically, we've got like 8 here, I think, like deep. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I got to go down another 12 blocks and then out probably quite a few as well. So I mean, I don't even know what these dimensions are. So I'm going to go ahead and get the hole dug, and then luckily we've got efficiency and the haste beacon on our setup, so shouldn't take too long. So once I've got that all done, we'll go ahead and get this finished up. And I figured what we would do is just replace the stone walls with stone bricks as we go, because we probably won't be down here all that often just to harvest the chorus fruit. So that being said, I'll see you in a jiff once I've got a hole, and we can crack on with the project. So give me just a moment. All right, so a little bit later, and we have got our room. So basically the inside of this needs to be 21 by 21. So if you're doing it, it's like, what, 21, 22, 23 by 23 if you're counting the walls. So inside right here, from there to the other wall is 21, from there to the other wall is 21, there to the other wall is 21, and there to the other wall is 21. The height is 22 blocks tall, because that is the max height that chorus fruit can apparently grow. So next up, we have to either go back by the base and see if we actually have enough of the end stone and chorus flowers to get the farm started. And if not, we are going to have to make a quick run to the end to gather those things. So I'm going to go ahead and check the inventory here real quick now that we've got our room all set up. And then hopefully we've got the stuff. If not, we're going to have to make a little trip. And I guess we'll see what this guy's got. Anything of interest? Nope, all trash. But we can go ahead and fix the grass while we are out here, because this looks pretty terrible. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll cover up all of the bricks here. This way we don't have to put as much of the dirt away. It's easier to just get all this done now, so the grass can actually have time to spread and make it look not so terrible. We actually had just enough room, which I think is kind of funny, underneath. Like, we barely missed the exit for the glow squid farm, as well as the well, there's a couple other things that we missed while we were down there, but yeah, everything was really close. So we got this happened to be the perfect spacing here, and you're kind of in the way, dude. Can you all right, you know what? Good enough. All right, so I'm going to go and check back at the house, and then we'll join back up and get cracking from there. So I'll see you in a sec. All right, so here we are out in or on top of the nether, I should say, and I believe that the end is this portal over here, the one that is not marked. I guess we will find out momentarily, though, so let's hop through this and see where it takes us, hopefully to the right place, because otherwise, I'm going to have to do some serious portal searching. And we are perfect. Okay, sweet. Let's see. We've got our ender pearls. We'll go ahead and hop in there. We can end up down here. Fantastic. All right, so now it's just a matter of getting to the outer end here. So I guess we'll go ahead and I'll grab the end stone. And actually, you know what? I'll just do this at the outer end. So we'll grab our ender pearl. We'll hop up our super unsafe staircase here. This thing is absolutely abysmal. Oh, guess we don't need the ender pearl after all. Just close that, in we go. And well, this is not really ideal, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got rockets, so we can go ahead and just fly right over here. Try not to look at any of the endermen. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and collect the I believe we're gonna need 40, I think, of the end stone, and then 40 of the chorus fruit flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and gather that up, and then once I've got, probably about a stack of each, we will head back home. So I will see you in just a sec. All right, we got all of our end stone. Now we can just go ahead and head back to the overworld. Let's go right there, and that should put us at spawn. But that's no big deal because actually, we'll just mark where spawn is because it's right around here. So, been meaning to do that, and now we've got it done. So that actually worked out in our favor. So next up, I'm going to go grab the rest of the materials that we're going to need for our farm, and then we will get cracking on this thing. So give me just a moment. I'll see you in just a sec. All right, so down in the farm, and I couldn't help but notice that our glow squid farm definitely has some glow squid in it. So that is a very good sign. Hopefully there's not any spawning over here. I tried to light this up as quick as I could, and I just kind of ended up spamming a bunch of frog lights in there. So looks like that is working. I'll have to check around to see if there's any other like water that I missed. I think I'm pretty good, except for maybe way over there. But anywho, all right. So up here, this is going to be kind of our little area. We'll actually be entering from the top up there, but I figured we'll put a little entrance right here, so that way we can easily get down to the glow squid farm down there at a later date, because we've got the ladder right there, so that's all good to go. Next up, we are going to come to the middle here of each of these, which I believe is right there. Yep, all right, and do that for all four. And I actually went ahead and made sure that the well, I thought I had made sure the floor was an extra thing tall, but it's no big deal. Let's just grab some of our extra end stone here, and we'll just place that right there, because we are going to have to place a dispenser with water on top of that. So we'll line ourselves up right here, pop that one out. There should be one underneath. Perfect. And we'll come over here, and again, we'll line this up, and boom, right there. So 21 by 21 room, 22 tall, and then right there in the center of each side, we are going to get some dispensers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, I'm going to need some redstone torches for this as well. I will mention I am using a design by CubFan. One thing he does say in the video, though, is that you need a 20 by 20, and it's actually a 21 by 21. So I just thought I would clarify that for you. I will be putting a link to the tutorial that I followed in the video description below. So be sure to check that out, because you always have to give the original creator their props, you know, for coming up with the farm. So go ahead, get water buckets in all of these, and actually I should be probably starting these as they go, or as we get water into them. So we go ahead and put one in there, get that started, get that back. All right, looks like we're doing things correctly. That one has water, we can take that back. And then this one over here, does that have a bucket? Yes, it does. We'll do that, and we will take that back. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get prepped for the next step. If you want, you can change the floor underneath the water here to, you know, whatever of your choice. That's up to you. But I'm kind of just keeping it with the stone brick. So give me just a moment, and then we'll join back up and keep cracking on with this thing. So give me a sec. All right, so I've decided that I'm not going to be doing the minecart system thing for this build, because just we don't really have the space under it, and I don't feel like using the redstone for the, or I don't have the gold for the rails. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not trying to build more powered rails. So next up, we have got to take our end stone and go through here and get it all placed. So I believe it is you come out one, over one, and then on this third one right here would become the end stone, like so. And then I believe there's a 1 block gap over here. We'll do that again, place that right there. And then let's see, so there's one block gap, it looks like, and then right there again. All of the dimensions will be in the tutorial down below, but I'm gonna go ahead, get all of the end stone placed in here, and then we will move on to the next step. So just leaving the water for reference, the way that I'll probably end up harvesting this farm is we'll come down here, we'll just hit a redstone torch on, you know, each of these. That'll get it to flow out, and then we'll just manually pick everything up. So give me just a minute to lay down all of the end stone, and then we'll join back up and start working a little bit more on the farm. So give me just a sec. All right, so next up, what you're going to want to do is come along the edge of, so come up to the edge one here, and you're going to come up 2 blocks along each of these, and then on the inner ones, you're going to do the same thing. So like right here next to, you've got your dispenser right there, you've got your end stone right there, you'll come up 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So you should have a dual little triangle like that. And then on top of each of these is going to go a glass pane. So one there, one there, one there, one there, there, pop across and there. We'll do the same thing on all of these. And this is going to force the chorus plants to actually produce enough chorus fruit that you can then go and refill the farm. So we'll go ahead and take all of these out. We will no longer be needing them. All of that. Very nice. We'll come over here and we'll do these. Perfect. All right, so we've got one side done. We'll have to do that for all of the other ones. So again, you'll start right here next to this one. We'll come up, we'll go diagonal 2 all the way across, like so, above the top of that one, down across here, back there, just like that. And then again over here, which we will come to in a moment. So we'll place our glass panes down like so. Oops. Not what I wanted to grab. Boom. All right. And then again, same thing over here. So we'll place the 1, hop up. Oh, come on. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And glass, 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 and glass. Whoop, glass. Do that. And glass. All right. And then we can go ahead and break all of these. And then I'm going to repeat that on the other 2 sides now. So give me just a moment. Get that in, and then we'll join back up and go on from there. All right, next up, just for my particular design, I'm going to go ahead and remove all of the buckets of water from these. Just pick up the water and place them back in. So we'll go ahead and grab that, put that back in there. Come over here, we'll grab the bucket, pick that back up, put that back in there. Come over here, pick the bucket up, grab that, put that back in there. Perfect. All right, next up, we are going to head over here to our little door. And we've got this nice little drop down, which is perfect. So that way we can come around. And we should... Let's see. So this is at 40. And so if we're standing on here, we should be on 39. Perfect. All right. We're just going to make ourselves a nice little pathway around this thing. So we'll come in. We'll just do, let's see. So we'll come around here. And now ideally what we are looking for is the dispenser. And there it is. So we'll come over here. And then we should be able to go ahead and just chuck a lever on the side of that. And that should dispense the water. So now I basically just have to go all the way around this. And we may need some more bricks, but yeah, we're going to go all the way around and make a nice little little walkway here around the farm, so that way we can get to the dispensers to actually start this thing off and get it finished. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. That way, yeah, we'll basically just have to pop down here, flick the switch, and we'll be all set. And then actually, what's on the other side of this? Can we take these out? We cannot take these out. Okay, so those got to stay. But yeah, let me dig my way around, and then we'll join back up and have a look at the rest of the farm. So give me just a moment. All right, so got the little path all the way around, so we can go ahead and just make sure that flicking these levers does in fact turn the water on and it stays dispensed. Perfect. And then we'll flick the lever again. That should retract it. That does not retract it. Okay. That's an issue. I'm going to have to figure that one out. That's going to be, oh god, it's going to be annoying. Oh, or do I just have to flick it twice to suck it back in? Okay, so you have to flick it twice. That's no big deal. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and just plant all of our chorus flowers on all of the end stone, just like so. That'll give it time to grow up here pretty quick. That should take just about 40. I think I had 48 on me. Let's just go ahead and see. We'll go ahead and place these. Boom. And so now when it grows up into the side, the only way that it'll be able to, the only thing it'll be able to produce is the flower. And then basically once these have grown to the top, you come down with your axe and you just harvest the low-hanging fruit. And then hit the switch for the water, and you're good to go. It'll flush all of the coarse fruit along the middle here. You can just walk and pick it up. If you follow the actual tutorial, you will be able to, oh, here, actually, this is a perfect example right here. So you can see this side grew to underneath the rod right there. So that one won't grow any higher. So basically what you'll be able to do is come through and harvest that with the axe, whereas this side will just keep going up. So like right there, there's another one. So any of the ones that have the glass pane above them are the ones that you're going to harvest with your axe to be able to replant this thing. And then the rest of them you'll just let grow up to the top. So yeah, we have a functional, I mean, it's a manual, but it is functional coarse fruit farm. I keep saying endstone farm. It's a coarse fruit farm, coarse fruit and flower farm. So yeah, there you have it. So now you basically just wait for these things to grow as tall as they can grow, and then you'll come through and axe down the little ones that you can access. So you'll have the materials to replant, and then you'll just go and do a quick lap around if you did it my way, which is the cheap way. You'll flick all of the levers. That will give it time to everything to flow. And it looks like right here we're actually going to need to make this like a little bit of a step because this looks pretty bad. I didn't realize that I had went down that far. So let's go ahead and take those out. But yeah, and then this will just continue right around over here. We can flick that one and get that water going. We'll come right around here, flick that one, get that water going. And then we should probably put a torch over here because it seems kind of unsafe. We'll just chuck that there. Yeah, and that is the coarse fruit farm. So I think that being said, that's what we're going to call the video for today. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to be notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all my links in the video description below, as well as the original tutorial for this video. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.